Today we will be investigating or interrogating my great-grandfather Poppy Pete. Okay, so what was your first car?
Oh, by the way, I'm a great-grandfather of this young man here, and my first car was a 1951 Studebaker, which looked like it was going in both directions at one time. But not only was it an ugly car, the inside was ugly, and I never thought it had a heater until about 2 years after I owned it. My brother-in-law borrowed the car and he brought it back and he said, "This car has the world's best heater in it." I said, "Funny, I've never found the heater." He says, "It's under the seat." I said, "Under the seat?" "Yeah." He says, "Turn it on like a water faucet." I said, "Oh, okay." Well, after I found it, I just kind of kept it on most of the time and rolled the windows down.
Well, lucky you.
Well, I am lucky.
What color was your hair before it turned gray?
That's a great question. Actually, it was about the same color of yours. Maybe a little bit lighter, so kind of brownish and everything.
I can
Now
see
it's
that.
kind of beautiful gray or something, or silver gray. Silver gray.
What is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is Star Wars #1. That kind of changed the movie industry for creativity and so forth, but that's probably the best one.
Just a fact that I'm wearing a Star Wars shirt as I ask you this question.
Good reminder.
Where were you born?
I was born in Atlanta, Georgia, so I'm actually part of the South. Actually,
He lives in Minnesota now.
I live in Minnesota now.
Do you like Italian food?
Someone asked me one time if I like Italian food. Oh, that was you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yes, I like Italian food. In fact, one time I went to Europe because I had the privilege of working for a company that sent me to Europe. And we went to France, and the guy from France said, "If you really want to eat well, you go to Italy." So we went to Italy, and we ate really well. Really well. Anyway, so that was true.
The best Italian food, in my opinion, is fettuccine. That's the best
Yeah.
Italian
You're
food.
entitled to your opinion.
Mhm.
And they're free, aren't they?
Mhm.
Yeah, thank you.
How did you use the toilet when you were a kid?
Well, actually, the toilet back then was exactly like the ones now. Exactly. So if you could just picture this, nothing has really changed in toilets for years on years and years.
Except airplane toilets.
Yeah, but we're not on an airplane. And you know what? Somebody has an opportunity to improve toilets. Thank you, Bill Gates.
The founder of Microsoft is going to fix the toilet.
He could.
He could. He could.
Elon Musk, maybe.
You could just put a built-in toilet in a Tesla.
That's right.
What were you most scared of as a child? Or Jeff Bezos could make this hole so they could just pop a squat on their phone whenever they needed to. What were you most afraid of as a child?
I was mostly afraid of dust under the bed.
Dust.
I thought it would turn like ghosts or something and come crawling out. So, in fact, it never happened. So, I just pretended like it would never happen, and they were like angels under the bed.
What is your favorite animal?
I like tigers, mostly Asian tigers, just because they're so big and majestic.
That's interesting. That's good. When did you get a phone, like a mobile phone, one you can hold?
I got a mobile phone. It was about this size in about 1990. So about 20 years ago, maybe 15 years ago. And of course, they've come down to the A size now. So teeny phones.
The iPhone Mini.
Yeah. But now phones are more like computers, and
Mm-hmm.
that's terrific. So instead of having all the devices, you just have one.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever been arrested?
I've been stopped by the police.
Mm-hmm.
And when he stopped me, he said, why did you go through the red light?" And I told him I had bad brakes, which was really a dumb answer. But he said, "Well, get your brakes fixed," and he let me go.
Did you have to pay a fine?
No, he didn't. He just gave me a warning. I don't know why he didn't give me a ticket, but he could have.
What do you think the future will be like?
Well, you know what today is like? The future will be like tomorrow. It'll be like today, except it's tomorrow. So that's as much as I can tell you.
I'm like questioning my. I'm just like questioning my existence right now. What is your dream dinner?
Oh, my dream dinner is French onion soup, and I like it with like French bread.
Mm-hmm.
And
Never had French bread.
well, French bread's a lot like French bread.
Texas toast.
No, it's like long, and they call them baguettes, like long and
Oh
skinny.
yeah, I know what those
And you
are.
break them and just
Yeah.
dunk them and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know
Okay.
what baguettes are.
And I like pecan pie, not necessarily following onion soup, but anyway. Are you yawning?
Yeah. I'm not trying to symbolize that I'm bored. I've just been up since
He's
5.
symbolizing that he's bored, but that's okay. I'm not.
I've been up since 5:03.
I know. 503.
What year were you born in?
Didn't we have this question before?
Well-
No, we didn't.
No.
I was born in 1941. That's the year that World War II started, you know.
I
Little
thought
bit
that
of-
was like in the 1920s.
Well, that was World War One, and that's very good. So, alrighty, let me ask you just a couple questions.
All right.
Okay, how old are you now?
11.
Okay, and your first name is
Micah.
Micah. Micah, what's your middle name?
Shane.
Micah Shane.
Uh-huh.
That's your dad's first name, isn't it?
Huh.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
You're acting like you're my doctor or something, like trying to like get my results or something.
No. I just know how to ask doctor questions. Pretty soon I can ask lawyer questions too.
Yeah,
so.
your wife was a nurse.
My wife is a nurse, yes. Anyway, what's your favorite subject at school?
Definitely reading. Like when we like read books and like
Okay.
write about it.
What kind of books do you read?
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, like The Adventures of Narnia. This book called Wonderstruck. Just some books you've never really heard of before, but are still pretty interesting. Like Frindle or Bud Not Buddy.
Have you ever read the History of Italy?
No.
You will. Okay. How about Beowulf?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I'd read the Blair Witch Project.
Okay. Well, that's pretty close. Okay. Alrighty. And you're part of a twin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You would be like maybe half of a twin?
Sorta. We're not conjointed, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you're conjoined, you wouldn't be a twin.
Yeah, we'd be
Be two, but only be
a
one.
duo.
That'd be like a real interesting. Anyway, okay. So tell me a little bit about the benefits or your likeness of being a twin.
Well, a benefit of being a twin is like when you both think of the same thing or like get the same thing or like do the same thing at the same time.
Yep.
That's called twin psychic. That's what me and Mercy say.
Twin psychic. That's helpful, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So give me an example of how that works.
Well, like it's just like since we're twins, we have a special connection.
Right.
Also, I like being twins because I can brag to Mercy that I was born a minute before her.
Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
Why is she taller than you?
No. The E-U-B-E-R-T-Y has not happened.
Well, actually, it's because girls tend to get a little bit taller earlier, and guys catch up probably in early high school or something like that.
I will be tall.
Oh, you'll be tall as her, as tall as your dad.
Taller than her.
Okay. What's your favorite food?
Definitely mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese?
I love mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese, okay. I noticed last night when we were out to dinner, and we went out to dinner at a great Mexican restaurant, Hispanic restaurant, Latino restaurant.
Amigos.
Oh, excuse me, a Latinx restaurant.
Yeah, amigo.
Just to be popular nomenclature. We won't say the name, but anyway, did you enjoy it last night? Okay,
Yeah.
what kind of food did you have last night?
I had a lot of cheese dip, and do not eat a lot of cheese dip, a lot of tortilla chips, a lot of steak, and a lot of cheesy rice. It will mess your tummy up.
What about your drinking? I mean, what did you have to drink?
I had some orange Fanta,
How many glasses did you have?
like 4, and that messed me up.
Yeah. That was a lot because he kind of poured everything all at once.
Mhm.
It's okay to eat big like that, but you got to take all day to do that.
Mhm. I had to do.
No, don't say that. Anyway, let's see what else we want to talk about. We want to talk about his mom and dad. Okay, your mom and dad treat you like a king, don't they?
No,
No,
I'm not spoiled.
I didn't say you were spoiled. But they treat you well, right?
Yeah.
They do, and you love them.
Mhm.
You never loved anybody more than your mom and dad.
True. I'm a mama's boy.
Mama's boy.
I'm definitely a mama's
Oh.
boy.
Well, do you know of any great grandfathers besides me?
No, I actually don't.
Wow. So that means I'm kind of old.
Not that I know of, at
But
least.
I'm blessed that I'm still here. So
He's 80.
I'm 80 years old, 80 and a half. And anyway, so I'm done with the questions, and you can always make your comments known to Micah, and I'll get the answers back to you if you'd like.
Because he watches my videos and he has a phone that he
And-
can comment on.
And yes, and I also use YouTube myself.
Yo, so what's the name of your channel? Never mind. We're not leaking anything.
PIXTUBE. PictureTube.
Well, what should they do before they click off this video?
Probably take a nap. I've got to go now.
No.
Go.
You're supposed to say before they. What should they do before they click off this video?
What? Like Angel Scramble.
Like and subscribe.
Oh, like and subscribe.
Well, yeah, just like and subscribe. Bye.